Hello, I'm Adam Blount, Public Information Officer for the Reno Police Department. This critical incident community briefing is intended to inform you of an incident that occurred in the city of Reno involving Reno police officers. You're about to see relevant video footage and learn about other evidence and police procedures related to this case. This will give you a better understanding of the events that occurred that day based on what we know right now. This video is not intended to draw any conclusions on whether or not the involved officers acted consistently with our policies or law until the facts are known and the investigation is complete. A word of caution: the images and information you are about to see may be disturbing. When a police officer uses force to arrest a suspect or defend against an attack, it can be graphic and difficult to watch. In addition, there may be strong language used by those in the video. Viewer discretion is advised, especially for young, children, and sensitive viewers. Uniformed Reno police officers who have regular contact with the public are equipped with body-worn cameras, which are generally affixed to the front of the officer's uniform. The camera captures video 30 seconds before the officers actually activate the camera, but this does not capture any audio. This feature is designed to record incidents when the officer does not have time to activate the camera.
My name is Oliver Miller and I'm a Deputy Chief with the Reno Police Department. Anytime an officer is involved in a shooting, it's our policy to have the incident investigated by an outside agency in accordance with the Washoe County Officer-Involved Shooting Protocol. These investigations are complete and thorough. They typically include interviews of those involved, collection and review of any available recordings, and an examination of all the evidence. The investigating agency will evaluate the facts and evidence and submits the case in its entirety to the Washoe County District Attorney's Office for criminal review. The District Attorney's Office evaluates the case and determines whether or not any criminal charges are appropriate. After the review, the Washoe County District Attorney's Office provides a public report with their findings. The video provided in this briefing was captured by the body-worn cameras of the involved officers, as well as the Reno Police Dispatch recording of the initial call for service. It's important to note that the body-worn cameras only provide a limited view and cannot capture everything an officer sees or experiences. On November 5th, 2021 at about 10:57 p.m., Reno police officers responded to an apartment complex in the 100 block of East Grove Street after receiving a 911 call about a domestic disturbance where the reporting party could hear screaming coming from the inside of a nearby apartment. The reporting party also heard what they believed to be gunshots. As the two responding officers approached the door of the second-floor apartment, they could hear a male screaming inside. After officers knocked on the door, the suspect, Isaiah Herndon, emerged from the apartment and immediately pointed and fired a handgun at one of the officers. Both officers responded by returning fire with their service weapons at Herndon, causing him to retreat back into the apartment.
Sam 193 and Sam 396, 1963. Sam 193 and Sam 396, East Grove Street. Checking for a possible 1016. RP can hear screaming and pounding on the walls. There's a male and a female. RP also advising they possibly heard a gunshot, but also stated that it's normal for the area, unknown if it came from the apartment or outside. Also that the male and female are possibly 1056 narcotics. East Grove Street.
193. 396.
Reno 717, just give this check.
Reno police! Hey! Shit! Back up! Back up! Shots fired! Shots fired!
Reno 716, you got shot fired. Reno 716, give this check.
Reno police! Hey! Shit! Back up! Back up! Shots fired! Shots fired!
Reno 7176, we got shots fired.
Once additional officers arrived, they were able to safely enter the apartment and provide medical aid to Herndon. He was then transported to a local area hospital for his injuries. None of the apartment complex residents or officers were injured as a result of Mr. Herndon's actions. The Sparks Police Department is the investigating agency for this incident, and the involved officers are currently on administrative leave during this ongoing investigation. Mr. Herndon was arrested for 2 counts of assault with a deadly weapon and 1 count of possession of a firearm by a prohibited person.
In the coming months, the Reno Police Department's Office of Internal Affairs will review all relevant information and make a determination as to whether the officer's tactics, drawing and use of a deadly weapon, and use of force were within policy and standardized procedures of the Reno Police Department. Those findings will be submitted to the Chief of Police for review in accordance with the Reno Police Department policy. This body-worn camera footage has been made available to our community to keep you informed. Any additional camera footage will be made available at the conclusion of the formal investigation. The Reno Police Department takes these incidents very serious and treat them accordingly. For questions or additional information regarding the Reno Police Department or our policies, please visit www.renopd.com. Thank you.